And so all of us got private, videos. And that's, it's key because one thing is seeing somebody else do the video and you sharing it, and they know you. But then the other thing is when you.
Okay, so we take an average, which is S17 as an average. Okay, so if you go into the website, you can choose S17, N minor S17. Okay, so if you go into there, you choose S17. S17 provides 56 terahashes per second. Okay, so if you take 85,000 booster right now, you multiply by 20, you get 1.7 million machines. Okay, you multiply by the terahash, which is 56, it's 95.2 million terahashes. Okay, so 95.2 million hashes. If 85,000 booster each contributes, one boosters contribute to 20 machines, around 75 to 90 terahashes. So let's take the minimum, which is 75 terahash. So you take 75 terahash, you multiply by 85,000, okay, it's 6.3 million terahashes, plus just now the figure was 95,200,000. Okay, so it's 101,575, 101 million terahashes. 101,575,000. Okay, the electricity cost that average is around 0.03 per kilowatt. Okay, dollars. Okay, then you calculate. You auto calculate for it. So, meaning that today a farm is getting around 5.42 BTC for all these 1.7 million machines. Out of 450 Bitcoin a day, they're actually getting around 91.42 Bitcoin. Okay, so you take 91.42 Bitcoin. Averagely, we are boosting around 8 to 10%. So let's talk about 8%. Okay, so you multiply 8%. Okay, that's 7.3136. We divide 2 because 50% of the profit goes to the farm, 50% probably goes to minor apps. Okay, so it's 3.6568 Bitcoin a day. Divide by 85,000, booster averagely you're getting around 0. Correct? So that's where the magic comes. Okay, so right now, actually this is a very low number. We are actually paying out around 5 Bitcoin a day right now. So this is the most conservative number you can get. So if let's say 85,000 units, you divide by 5 Bitcoin. 5 Bitcoin divided by 85,000 subscriber, 0.458. That's what averagely you are getting.
So the question is, we're looking at it from that perspective, if we had add another 85,000 people to that, does that help us create a greater amount of terahash?
Yes and no. Okay, so basically the sweet spot is around 300,000 booster. If we reach 300,000 booster, if we don't get any other token to boost, basically we are cannibalizing each other. So that's the number that we know of. So unless like Dubai the Prince of Dubai just announced that he's building the mega hippodrome mining farm for Bitcoin. Yes, he's gonna be the biggest Asia's data mining farm in Asia. He wants to expand 5 million machines, but not necessarily all are for Bitcoin. So basically, that's what they are saying. Or either like America says that they want to become the next crypto capital of the city, and they're gonna subsidize electricity at 0.04 cents per kilowatt, and then they're going into AI data mining and all this thing. Yeah. So if that increases, then basically we'll have more opportunity.
Right.
But if we don't diversify in different tokens, then basically we're just cannibalizing each other. After we hit around 250,000, we should be able. If someone's new is coming in, we're all averagely getting lesser. So that is so right now I'm also looking at diversifying into Dogecoin, Litecoin, there's 3R6 helping me to go to Russia on 1st week of March to look at the Ethereum Classic mining farm. So that they were, and they're also going to visit Minorex's latest. They just finished building their latest research and development center.
Where?
In Russia. So four of them will go over, they'll take videos and all this thing, and they come back, and then we'll cut the video and then we'll publish. Because beginning of March I'll be in Dubai, then after that I'll be going to America, so I can't go myself.
We'll have other.
Oh, that's what's up.
So, this is,
I think Lori, go ahead.
now kind of a question about your opinion, because you've been there. The founder of Ethereum used to go to.
Vitalik Buterin.
He's Russian originally.
He's Russian, yes.
But he infused a great deal of money into Ukraine to help Ukraine out. Are there any, in your opinion, any political challenges with that? You know, because Russia, Ukraine, war and so forth. And then he's from Russia, and then, you know, the Ethereum.
I would say no. Ethereum Classic is another token only. So I would say that Ethereum Classic is a very stable, not very hyped up token because it's 100% owned by Vitalik. Okay, and basically they have farm. They're actually behind the scene actually is Ethereum Classic is actually supporting the Ethereum Foundation. So now, because Ethereum itself, they from POW went to POS in 2019, okay, and then they formed a foundation called the Ethereum Foundation, and then Ethereum doesn't have a fixed supply; it's an ever-growing supply. As long as there is a need, then basically they will issue more tokens out into the market. As long as the foundation needs to support different layer 2, layer 3 EVM, they will definitely also issue out more tokens to support the entire Ethereum ecosystem. So Ethereum itself is not fixed supply, but Ethereum Classic itself is fixed supply. So that's why in terms of data mining, it's still Ethereum Classic. In terms of utility, it's definitely Ethereum. So and in terms of blockchain going into political, basically it's not controllable by any government. I mean, Bitcoin proved that already.
Right.
Why? Because every institution wants to bring down the price on February to 85 grand so that they can inject more capital and funds into it, and then they spiral up the next boom. Okay, but the market has proven that today, even though it goes down to 92,000, it cannot go down lower than 91 already. And then in the next 2 hours, it just shoot right back up to 95, 96, 97, 98.
No matter how hard they try to manipulate.
Yes, so no matter how institution tries, banks like BlackRock and all this try to manipulate, they can't anymore because 63% belongs to the public.
Wow. Right.
There's only 20% that belongs to the institution, and 20% can't. When you bring the price down, the market will keep buying like
We
crazy.
keep buying it too.
Okay, yesterday night, 94, pop, 95 again.
So they're like, oh, you got a sale.
Exactly.
Until this morning, it's still 95, 400, 95, 300, 95, 400.
I ain't doing nothing but
So
buying.
That's good to know.
as much institution trying to throw to bring the price down, their stock will just get liquidated by every single individual that buys $10, $100, $1,000, $50, $100, you know. So and if you living in America, you will realize this. If you go on the street, you ask anyone on the street right now, do you want Bitcoin? They're like, yeah, I want Bitcoin. And then you ask them why? You're like, I don't know. But I want it.
But you pay me in Bitcoin.
It's a trending.
It's a hot topic, it's trending, it's in social media, it's crazy. You know, so this is the right time, the right moment to do something that's related to Bitcoin because it's trending. And the education, the cost of education for building a network is so low right now because we're talking about Bitcoin. If you're talking about a GameFi ecosystem, we're talking about an AI ecosystem, we're talking about a meme token, we have to spend a lot of time.
Start with
But there's a downside to it because Minorex only caters to mid-up market, not mid-down market, because Bitcoin is $100,000.
Right.
The only reason why the $100 package is in there is so that we can steal probably get some networkers that has $100. But if he's going to duplicate $100, he's going to realize in 2-3 months that he's not going to make any shit.
Right.
Because a person who goes to a person and say that, hey, invest in money and the person hit $1,000, one time effort, 10 times return.
Right.
You see, and you are doing 10% that you have to talk to 10 different person, and they 10 different person give you $100, they might as well buy spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They might as well just buy spot.
Yeah.
So I would say that at this current point, the reason why in 5 months Miners can rake up $120 million in sales is because it's trending. It's the bull run, and everybody that love Bitcoin is anticipating Bitcoin to break an all-time high of 150,000 in July, end of the year. Try to hit an all-time high of close to $200,000. That is where we want it to go, right? Everybody on earth wants it to go. Because what? People only took Bitcoin seriously when it hit $100,000.
Right.
Before it hit $100,000, everybody used to call it a scam.
Right.
A big Ponzi.
Yeah.
You know?
A bubble.
A bubble, yeah, a bubble. You know,
A big bubble.
Financial bubble.
Everybody thought Bitcoin was a bank.
It's a bank.
Yeah.
They thought it was a Ponzi scheme.
There's a lot of ignorance around Bitcoin.
Right.
I have a question. Doc.
Yes. Yes, Gaurav.
I don't know if this is a legit question, but
Any questions?
is there such a word saturation in here when it comes
Saturation.
to yeah.
I wouldn't call it saturation in the financial market. We usually call it as a stale point. So meaning that when the market goes up to a certain point, where it's just a normal thing. It's like Berkshire Hathaway share. So it hikes in the 80s, the 90s, and then basically right now, it's in the Gen generation, it's just another fund that you would like, if you have that kind of money, you would like to keep.
Right.
and it pays you very good dividend, like 18% per annum. You know?
There's no such thing then.
So in financial world, there's no such thing as saturation, because the money, old money, new money is always the same money. The money, the volume doesn't increases, okay, but the value decreases. So that's what they call it as what's that word to it called in English? Every year your dollar will
Appreciate it.
It's not appreciate. Inflation. The word is inflation.
Hyperinflation.
That's the real word.
Yeah.
So basically, the only thing is, if you multiply it using inflation value, then basically the money is still the same.
Right.
So $1 million right now probably is only worth $100,000 in the 80s. So $100,000 in the 80s is as good as $1 million right now.
Yeah.
So the inflation thing, the inflation calculation. So if you look into concurrent with using inflation, actually the money is not, the value is the same.
Yes.
So the amount of money that globally that is circulating is the same. So the only thing that is when we call bull or bear is basically when the money shift to the major money shift towards that industry, then that's where the bull is.
Yeah.
And when the major the money doesn't goes into that industry, that's called a bear. That's about it. So every 10 years the money shifts. So in the 70s it's basically industrialization. In the 80s it's basically property. So you do anything related to property. You're building materials. You're a property agent. You're a developer. Now you're a billionaire or multi-millionaire already. Okay. In the 90s, if you go into the financial industry, that's where when I was studying, I wanted to go into finance. Because that's where the bull run is at time. Okay, so if you're a stockbroker, you're a banker, you're iBanker, you're even like insurance, you're insurance agent. You're also in finance, right? It's basically wealth protection, wealth creation, wealth protection, wealth legacy, wealth. Stocks. Basically, now you're a multi-millionaire. Okay, in the year when the millennium hit, okay, the digital era came, which is the internet era. So if you're in any internet company, Web 2, basically, like for example, if you're lucky enough to buy www.world.com, right now it's worth $20 million. You probably bought it for $2 at the time on GoDaddy. Or if you're smart enough to start a website like GoDaddy, or you start something, like like Facebook, you know, all these things are all in the 20s.
Yeah.
So all are multi-billion-dollar companies.
Yeah.
Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, so digital era. And then comes the crypto the blockchain era first. And then the first industry, which is crypto. So crypto, if you started in year 2010, right up to 2020, you do shit, no matter how shit you did, okay, you were still going to be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them that did shit. Okay, they bang onto something in 2014, bang onto something in 2015, bang on something in 2016. Until today, they are millionaire or multi-millionaire. You probably, even though you do shit project like Shiba,
Yeah.
okay, you're also a multi-millionaire right now.
Yeah.
You know, so there's no utility to it. You're also a multi-millionaire. You know, so that if you look at if you look at the top 50 in coin market cap, those are all the projects that came out of in 2014 to 2017, 18. After that, none of them are in the top 100. None of them.
Yeah.
So
I see Shiba
Dog
on
with
that
hat.
list. What did you guys do with Shiba? I wasn't clear on that.
we are one of the community that helped to get the initial mint.
Oh, okay.
Get the initial mint.
Initial. You guys about minting. That's
Yeah,
about
so
minting.
we're in the minting business because the tokens are made out of thin air.
In here.
It's supposed to be free. So in our community, we believe that tokens are free.
Yeah.
And when we talk to projects, we are usually the initial minter. So we help them to give them advice for their tokenomics and how they're supposed to launch it. And then basically we service them with our community's database and also our entire resources of our community. So that's how we incubate.
Same with Yearn Finance.
Yes. So now I still have around 900 million.
Yearn went up to
Yearn
like
is up.
60,
Yeah,
70,000.
that was
Back in the
5,400
day.
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point in time, I think it hit like
Right.
7
Yeah,
years
it's
now.
higher.
It's more expensive than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Okay, because of the DeFi protocol. There's only 10,000 pieces in the world.
Yeah.
There's 12,000 pieces in the world.
Right.
So it's even more scarce than Bitcoin. So right now it dropped down to around 5,000 plus.
Doc, a lot of people get asked the question, why don't Minorex take this to private investment companies or something like that?
That's
You
easy
just
question.
talked about it, yeah. So just so you guys understand, go ahead and just tell them. 120 million. Some people probably didn't catch that.
Okay, so traditional business. Any of you own any factory? Any factory? So if you're in manufacturing, you understand that. Because my family is in manufacturing business. We are one of the biggest automotive manufacturers in Malaysia. So basically in manufacturing, irregardless which industry manufacturing you are in, okay, as long as you have a cap, okay, and you want to raise money to probably to expand or to manufacture, okay, basically you need raw materials. So the easiest way is go to a bank.
Yeah.
But the bank will look at your last 5 to 6 years or 10 years portfolio and see you're not making much.
Right.
So Minorex is the same thing. They started in 2016 manufacturing a device called a USB booster. A USB miner, sorry, not booster. USB miner. So it's a USB device that mines Bitcoin. Okay, but in 2016 was a hype. It was a good thing because there's not many mining farms out there. There's not a lot of machines that's online, and basically people are still just getting into mining. And the USB miner is like a jackpot machine. I would say like a jackpot machine. So you plug it in, hopefully that you're able to mint an entire block. At the point it was 12 Bitcoin, 13 Bitcoin for a block. It was like hitting a jackpot. So as the mining difficulty increases, as multiple farms start to be on, it will take you around 5 to 6 years to even ROI your cost. So nobody wants to buy it anymore, and it's impossible to hit a jackpot. Okay, so for a business like that, yes, they probably have a good technology, but they have to prove. So the proving part is hard because why? Today they don't know any farm, and if you're not close to the farm manager or the CTO of a farm or even the owner of the farm, no farm will let you tap onto their network. in case you could have technology that could hack their wallet, their pool, and then probably use them for minor acts. I have a device that I want to plug into your machine. They'll say, fuck you. Don't touch my machine. Okay? So that's where the difficult part is. They want to expand, they have a hardware and a software that they believe that could be a booster. They have tested on 1 to 2 different machines with their own money, but they could not get loan from the bank. They cannot. They went to VCs, private equities. They probably taken 10 years to even raise $20 million. Okay, so they wanted to raise $20 million at the point.
Yeah.
So through a contact, through a network contact, they got to know about our community that we are actually helping a lot of projects, to incubate projects, let them scale and grow. Okay, and we don't take upfront money and all this thing. So yes, so then they contacted us. Actually, prior to this, there's a lot of other companies that say they have boosters that they can boost Bitcoin, or they can mint Bitcoin, or they mine Bitcoin, even like hash power or something like that. You know, cloud hash or something like that. They have something that they do it. They crowdfund and then they put all the hashing power online. And you can just purchase hash power or rent hash power to mint Bitcoin. There's a lot of them that came to our community to talk about Bitcoin, but none of them can prove that their technology really works. So after having a few conversations on Zoom with the CEO of Minorex, I saw potential. But the first thing that I asked is, how can you prove it? So simple question. Like you always ask me, so how can you prove it? So then they say that, hey, why not bring your own mining machine? Come to Russia, but I need to sign an NDA. So they have to sign an NDA, sign a non-compete, and then basically I waive my non-compete, and then I go. So I go. I brought my S16, S16 machine, and then I go and I brought another Avalon machine. So I brought it over, and I met them. They showed me that it was a dongle. I was like, how can this work? And then they said, okay, don't worry. They set it up. They said we connect to their computer, and then connect to the LAN cable to their computer, and then they put in the booster. And then I instantly saw the hash rate increase, and then I verified through the blog, and then I was like, this is something that will set up. To me, this is something that you can see to believe. Right. It's tangible. In terms of, okay, I'm standing in a marketing point of view, okay?
Right.
Okay, because to me, to expand my network, to expand my community, I need something that can sell.
Yeah.
I need something that has low cost of education. Because I don't want to keep educating people, spending so much time and so much cost of education that then my network will grow slower. So I said, this will make my network outburst. Okay? So I told them that okay, I tell you what, let's do this. I know a farm that I'm very close with, because in 2018, 2019, 2020, I was helping private equities, institutional investors, family office to invest into Bitcoin mining. I need to buy a machine from BitMake, and then I custodial into farms. So then I have them to manage their Bitcoin, manage their arbitraging of Bitcoin every single month, and then basically every 4 years we flip. So I know a lot of farms because I'm one of their customers last time. So I tell you what, let's try it out. How many machine? How many boosters do you have? They said they already manufactured 1,000 of this. So I was like, okay, good number. 1,000 means you need 20,000 machines. Easy. So I contacted the Laos farm, okay, and then basically we start to boost the Laos farm for 20,000 machines for a month. So I took a 6-month spreadsheet of those 2,000 machines on before the boosting and after the boosting. So after the boosting, instantly on the first day we really saw result. Okay.
Ice coffee.
Yeah. Orange.
Cobra.
Oh, that's mine.
Coke,
Ice
Coke.
Americano.
Ice Americano.
I look good,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ice Americano, right? Easter is Ice Americano
There you
too.
go. Ice Americano.
Everybody got their drink yet? Oh no. Right. Okay. So instantly on July.
Water, just water.
So on July, I already gotten a good result from the 30,000 machines.
With gas.
Laos.
The chain.
Another one, Spanish.
Yeah.
So then after that on August, we from
Last year.
That's too much over there, boy. You're right.
Those are good. That's my new drink when I'm home.
Pass me a straw.
When I go to East when I go home. Starbucks across the street from my house. I'm gonna name that the East. So that way when I get up in the morning, I ain't just.
All right, I gotta be a big boy.
Coffee
big
with
boy.
2
No
espresso, right?
training wheels on.
East. Coffee with 2 espresso. Yeah. I'm gonna name that the East Starbucks from my house. So that way I can go.
All right, so
Tell them fix me.
so right now you think we have about 3 years for to be mining Bitcoin?
I would say that every subscription, miners will definitely fulfill that 2.9 before. So irregardless, it is 3 years is basically our marketing contract with Minorex. So our marketing could stop, but the contract that the subscription that you have with Minorex, you will complete until it's 2.9 or either 4x. So that is if you're the last contract like the 500,000 contract, and then Minorex say that okay, this is your KPI, you already hit it, our contract is done. So let's say we do it in 1.5 years. So they don't want us to market for them anymore. And basically they will just pay out, they will just continue on the subscription until the last subscription ends, and then they're done. So they have raised enough funds to basically produce 500,000 boosters. So my next endeavor with them is basically I'm looking forward to help them to package their entire, collateralize their entire asset. They have 500,000 booster and their manufacturing plant and their research and development center that they have just set up this month. So basically, I will want to offer them a tokenization plan where I'm going to collateralize their entire operation, and then I'll have them to list their company before listing into Nasdaq or either primary exchange like let's say on London Stock Exchange or Australian Stock Exchange. I will want to tokenize it to go onto an STO and brand it as an RWA token. So that is something that I'm ready to negotiate with them after I achieve the 500,000 mark.
And we'll all be a part of
Yeah, of course,
something that's connected to
This is the community, man. It's a family.
Yes. So and without the community, I can never do that. So I can never do it alone. Is it? So it must be the entire community's database, and so everybody who wants to buy a token and basically burn a token and basically able to own a certain shares in the entire collateralization of Minorex assets. And then when we are ready for listing, once we list on the main board as a tech, a manufacturing company, then basically the tokens will even spike higher because the shares of the company will be a collateral towards the entire tokenization model. So that's what we call RWA. So because I believe the next hype will be RWA. Because everybody is trying. Just take Minorex for instance. In the last 6 years, we have never in our entire career, 5 months raised $120 million. Wow. The only reason that take AOG for instance, 2 years, 2.5 years, we raised $130 million. Wow. That's GameFi NFT. 2 years, but this is 5 months. So why did that happen?
Bitcoin.
Because no, it's not about Bitcoin. Because it's tangible.
Tangible, transparent.
Transparent, tangible, and you can feel it, you can see it, you can touch it, you can
Right there.
Scale it.
you can scale it. So basically, it's very difficult. Like for our community, we are constantly on the go to find a project that has the potential to become the next super project.
Yeah.
We're not here to find projects. Everywhere is project.
Yeah.
But we are here to find a potential project that has the potential to become the next super project. So it's difficult in that way. Because since 3 years ago, we stopped incubating startups. Because as our community grow, we have a lot of new people, we have a lot of people within our community, there's a lot of emotion, and startups have a little higher risk that we need to back. So as our community grow since 2022, we stopped taking in startups anymore. Like last time, like Uniswap, bought it, they're all startups. Polygon, they're all startups. Matic, Compound, Training, they're all startups. So last time we used to
All of them
use
big
startups.
now.
So startups is a higher gain, but the risk factor is also something that we have to because last time every project we probably only put like 2,000, 3,000 people into it. And then but now every project we onboard will be like 50, 60,000 people, 70,000 people. So it's a lot. When there's more people, there's more emotion to it. When there's more emotion, the monetary factor, when they start doing too well, the noise that you will get is even more.
Yeah.
So that's why in 2022 onwards,
Yeah.
it's very
So right now-
we don't have much gap because the projects that we take on is usually already well funded by VC, well funded by private equities, and we take projects from them that they have already invested, and we're just there to help them to build and scale. So the gap is not big. So that's why we would like to venture more with all these companies that we have already helped them with, and then we'll see how can we bring them to further stages.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So I just bought a
Cyber
new
truck.
Cyber Beast. Cyber Beast. truck.
Beast truck.
I want to advertise on the back of this tailgate. Want Bitcoin, Minor X.
Why not?
Okay.
Simple.
Done.
Done.
Done. Son.
Like right now, we always like to market value. Like we learn from a lot of big companies. Tesla, they're not selling cars, they're selling the future. Apple, they're not selling a phone, they're selling a lifestyle. Like, so we're in Ride we're not selling you a project or a company. You're joining a community. You're joining a lifelong legacy. You're building
Drinking the
that
Kool-Aid too.
everybody's network is their biggest asset actually. Don't monetize your asset and after that lose them. So we always like to say that we differentiate ourselves from company and communities because company may do very well, but one day when they change management, they change their direction, they probably don't want this department called network marketing anymore. And then when that happens, okay, then basically you have to rebuild all over again. Because your downline may not be your downline, it may be your upline. Right? That's what happens, right? That's a good scenario, okay? The bad scenario is you already put in all your asset, means your entire network, and then it's a rough pool. It's a Ponzi, it's a scam. Congratulations. Then you lose your entire asset. I mean, you probably gain monetary gain, short-term monetary gain, but you lose your entire asset. So in terms of a community, through thick or thin, we will strive through together. When we meet a problem, all the R6, as long as we might bend our head together, we do not believe that the problem is bigger than us. So the problem should, if 57 brains solve one problem, it should be peanuts. So that's how we usually do. I mean, every project, we definitely meet problems. If there's no problem, means the project is dead already. So every single day we have problems. Okay, we have this problem, that problem, IT problem, connection problem, this problem, a lot of problems. So the differentiate from leaders and followers is we band together, we solve the problem together. Because right now we are still ongoing, we have 6 projects ongoing. So Minor X is just one of them. So everybody has to deal with different problems every single day. And we are lucky enough, all the high, I would say high income earners, they are all volunteers towards our management for managing the entire community. So like you have.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Overcoming objections before they arise.
It's about more problem is something more problem is something.
Yeah. So and I always believe network marketing is the most beautiful business. Why? Because it's the only core model that when you help others to be rich, you'll be rich. You'll be richer. The only core model that does it. In any other industry, you're gonna kill your competitor before you can get to the next level.
Get to the job, yeah, get to that job.
So, Doc, so now that you can say, I'm gonna claim I'm one of the leader.
Okay.
So you can say that
Claim it.
because I claim it. So that means if we are part of this community, we cannot help it but to make millions.
Of course.
If we work,
Slowly but surely.
yeah.
So
Okay.
like today there's a few Chinese group that has already arrived. Tomorrow you can probably catch one or two of them to ask. I always tell them this: as long as you grow with us, not follow us,
Yeah.
grow with us for 1,000 days, I promise you, you definitely make 10,000 days of wealth.
Although,
So grow means whatever we do, you do. Whatever daily income producing activities. So as long as you grow with us for 1,000 days, you definitely minimum make 10,000 days of wealth. That
1,000
means
days,
financial
how many
freedom.
months is that?
So a lot of our leaders that has followed us for 3 years, they're already financial freedom.
Okay.
So they already make more than 10,000 days of wealth.
1,000 days. I remember that, Doc.
So today there is 3 R6 that's coming from China. You can actually ask them.
Oh,
There are people from India too.
Yeah, correct.
R6s. That's the R6.
So
Got a lot of money.
as long as you're in R6, basically you have control over the Dow. You have a certain control, a certain percentage of the Dow. So right now, this month we're gonna have 60 Dow, say 60 R6 already. So there's another 3 more. They only left a couple of million before they quit R6. So basically this month they'll definitely hit R6 already.
10 million is ours, right?
No, if you build it, if you build a network, it's around 18 to 20 million dollars. If you perfect hierarchy, it's around 12 million dollars. So basically,
How big is it?
R6 there's only 2 kind of R6. One is very rich because they bought their way all the way up, okay, or either they have hell lot of people. That's why they're in R6. So R6 are basically once you hit R6, you can also bring projects to the community. But once it's approved, basically you need to lead that project. That means your face is on the line.
You're part of the decision makers.
You are the guy.
You are the guy that everyone goes to. Let's say if anybody talk about that project, everybody has to go to you.
That's right. That's good
So like
tap.
right now,
Yeah, so like right now, Minorex, because I brought Minorex in.
He's the
So I'm
guy.
the face of Minorex. Everybody, any problem has to come to me.
right,
Yeah.
Problem. Stop.
Sounds good.
as a Dow member, you get 1 vote.
Irregardless how many R6 account you have, you only got 1 vote. 1 person, 1 vote. That means you could have 10 R6 accounts, but you only have 1 vote.
Yeah, see, that means, Master, once you get your 10, you can just give me one if I haven't made it to
Because some of the project we have KYC.
Oh yeah.
So most of the R6 we already got their KYC.
Oh, you have to do KYC at R6.
Yes.
You want to know where the money goes at R6. They want to follow the money with the R6.
So like next month, April we're going to launch. AOG is going to launch their DAB wallet that we're going to move. We're going to incentivize all of our community members to use that wallet.
Wow.
Okay, so there's both wallet. There's a custodial wallet. There's a Web3 wallet. So basically, there's a lot of functions in there. And we're also going to issue the debit card out. And the debit card is not just I would say it's not just like you top up USDT into it. No. So those are low grade. Ours is whatever asset that you have in your wallet, you can just straight spend it. You don't need to top up the card.
Nice.
So whatever let's say you want to use more, just put more USDT into your wallet.
Yeah.
So how will they transition that as far as, well, if it's USDT, it's stable. But like if you're spending Bitcoin, how will they freeze that Bitcoin at 96,000 versus?
No,
You have to transfer
so
it.
basically, that if that happens, the service fee is going to be very high.
Yeah.
Because then you won't be happy. So usually what we will advise, you can do that, but either we will advise you to take a certain amount of Bitcoin and then just liquidate it to a swap. Because we're going to link with a lot of swap, a lot of different exchanges. You can compare prices and then you just swap it to stable token and then you can spend it. You spend directly Bitcoin, then basically you wouldn't like the service charge.
No.
Did I hear, did you say April?
Yeah, April, then May will be launching it also in Dubai.
That's what's
So
up.
these cards that are coming out talking about no KYC.
No, there's no such thing as no KYC. There's no KYC
Banks
one.
don't
It's a
support that, right?
decentralized
So any
The
real
no KYC one, basically, they already use a company to KYC. So it's a company card.
Right.
which
It's a
means
corporate
it's
card.
centralized.
Okay.
That company.
Yeah, so then basically, usually that when that happens, it's usually very shitty because at the end of the day,
They can take it when they want.
So
yeah, they can just freeze that account. This is not yours.
can we say
That is
that?
right.
KYC, any
It's a
card has to
important
have
process.
a KYC with Visa and Mastercard.
Yeah, and you have to have your name on it.
Yeah.
If you go to an LV boutique or you go to any a good big boutique, you can never use a card without your name on it.
Right.
They don't allow it.
It's like a crypto.com card.
Put your name on it.
Yeah,
Have your
got your
name on
name
it.
and you had the KYC. And I had the
So we
KYC.
have both
Yep.
versions. The virtual card.
Even with the MetaMask card that came out, the
Yeah,
same
I know, you
thing.
got a KYC. They want to know.
They got it, yeah.
Who's spending that money?
Yep.
So that card is owned by.
But because the bank is based out of offshore bank, so it doesn't really matter whether you have KYC or not. You should give KYC because it's better.
That's the biggest share.
That's gonna
But
be
like
nice.
companies, they don't have KYC. Basically, it's a corporate card, so they can anytime stop the card. But that card belongs to them.
Hey, Dr. Jeffery, are you guys
And
trying
then you
to?
gotta be careful because the more USDT you pump into the card,
Just told us last night.
they can when they stop the card, that money belongs to them.
Are you guys trying to figure out somehow how to inject money into crypto? That's a big problem right now. To get money
No,
into
so
crypto.
it's not about onboarding a native user for the card. For our existing user, to have whatever they have in their wallet, in their accounts, in our back office, because the wallet is an app. So basically, whatever you have in your back office is going to reflect that too.
No, I'm saying down the road, do you see you guys doing something where we can deposit cash and it turns into USDT?
We will link up with a lot of exchanges. As long as you got KYC with us, then basically you already have KYC with them. And then basically, some of the platform like Binance, they also deposit through fiat.
So right
That's
now,
not
you
hard
can use
thing.
Binance right now.
It's one of the hardest things to put money in. I use crypto.com, but they put a hold on your stuff and wait for it to come in. And when you're trying to move money, that's the one thing that you don't want. Them holding your money.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what
7
they're
days
doing.
with
Yeah,
Coinbase.
I don't even mess with Coinbase no more.
Yeah.
They're out of control.
Yeah.
Friends don't let
Yeah.
friends mess with
Friends don't let friends mess with Coinbase. You ain't
For
lying.
real. I told you that.
No, do not do that.
I told you, no Coinbase over here, bro.
So with
Yeah.
this new wallet that's coming out,
This wallet, we have been incubating them for almost 3 years.
this is also going to be in the App Store.
Yeah. So right now we have
Come on, big man,
going
swing
up
it.
the App Store. Because the App Store card
that out.
is great.
Oh, man.
But Google Play Store is already approved. So right now it's waiting for Apple.
iOS.
Apple.
Everybody always waiting on iOS.
No, Apple. Oh,
Crazy,
yeah,
man.
Apple.
They
Come
want
on,
the
man. They know.
information that they want is because it's a wallet.
You want your blood type?
So
Yeah, they want to get haircut on that.
They want your mom's blood type.
Like, what did she do for me?
Great.
What do you tell people that
That's
think
exciting
that
stuff.
been involved in
Ground level.
Ponzi schemes before, and how do you show them the difference between, it not being like a Ponzi scheme, like?
I would say, like for us, as a community, when we back project, the one thing we want to know where the money is from. If you learn how to calculate comp plan, then you will know how much are they actually getting. So like for example, like for us, every project, if it's intangible project, we usually take like 70% from the project, and then we pay out as our comp model. So like minor X, we take 50% so every $1,000 that we raise, $500 goes to the compound. $500 goes to Minorex for buying raw material and scaling their business. So if we raise $120 million, that means $60 million has been injected to Minorex. $60 million has been paid out to our com model as commission. So basically, if you learn how to calculate our comp plan, our direct sponsor, our direct referral of fast start bonus is maximum of 11% differential. So that means the maximum we pay out is 11%. And basically our matching is up to 30%. Our matching doesn't come from the initial capital. So the matching comes from the farm that gives us the mint out the Bitcoin, and basically out of the daily minting of Bitcoin, 60% goes to investors, 30% goes to the active builders, okay, and 5% goes to AOG, 5% goes to Minorex as management fee. Okay, so basically, if you and the same rank bonus is based out of the matching bonus. So once you're getting same rank, you're not getting matching from that team. So it's not double pay. So it doesn't come from the initial $1,000. So the legacy bonus comes 10% comes from the $1,000 because on the fourth leg onwards, every three the first three you're getting extra 10% as fast start bonus. So legacy bonus comes from it. So total of 21%, and then there is a 25% match on legacy bonus, which is also come from the $1,000. So it's 25% based on 10% is 2.5%. So it's 23.5%. Okay, and we have 10% on RW when we do events, we give out RW. So basically 10% comes as a discount. So that means it's 33.5%. That means we have 16.5% that we usually do for promotions, like festive promotions, events, excursions, honestly, for marketing and advertising purposes. So that's where the 50% goes. And every project will save up 5% for bubble fund. We call it bubble fund. So like Uniswap, we save up in Uni token, Chainlink, we save up in Link token, same to Minorex, we save up in Bitcoin. So if in the future, if any project that we onboard, that any RSS onboard that meets a very critical issue that we cannot run it anymore, that project. So we will use our bubble funds to cover investors' capital, not their earnings. That means let's say they have already invested $10,000, they already got that $6,000. We only cover their $4,000 using the bubble fund that our previous project has already accumulated to actually help the investors that participated within our community do not need to restart all over again from zero. So that is something that we have set aside for every project since Uniswap. So basically, that is a community DAO fund.
So now, because we're here now, we're a part of that.
Sorry, the question. So to differentiate from a Ponzi and I would say a potential super project, is basically you need to know where does the money go. So Minorex comes from the farm. That means Minorex, they take 50% of our money and they will manufacture those boosters, and then basically those boosters are the one that gives us our daily ROI. Not Ponzi, meaning that today the back money comes from the front. So when we plan with when we plan with project owners, we usually have 3 staging. We call it 3-win staging. That means the leader must win, the leader, that active builder must win, the investors must win, and the company must win. So there's 3 win. But you cannot put 3 win on a simultaneous time. It doesn't work that way. So you must stage it. So initially when the leaders are working, they start winning first. The investors, whatever they invest through time, they will win. Right? Because when they put in $1,000, they will make $2,000 in 400 to 450 years. So in time they will win. After these 2 win, only the company can win. Because what the company is getting is from nobody to a unicorn company. So that's what they're already making while the process is moving up the ladder already. And then only in terms of monetary, we will usually use our resources also to help them to offload certain shares to VC, to private equities, so that they can PE their share. Because in terms of valuation of when we already help them to start scaling and building, like right now, Minorex and the entire operation is already worth at least $100 million.
Right now.
But they started from the evaluation of $8 million only. So now they are already with the asset that we help them to build, and then with their new research facility, plus their new machines on their manufacturing plant, basically they are already worth around $100 million.
So you have tangible assets?
Yes, boosters are tangible.
Yeah, those are your assets.
No, not mine. Minorex. Yes,
Yeah,
Minorex
Minorex.
assets. Because they are in the traditional books, those things belong to them. It doesn't belong to anyone else.
We're leasing.
We're leasing their services.
So you're literally connected to us. We're literally connected to you and everything that we're doing with Minorex.
It's the brain.
There's no
So that's how you
additional
differentiate
benefit.
between Ponzi. Because Ponzi usually gives you a lot of benefit. Like you see, our core model only attracts real business builders together. It's very difficult to attract Ponzi builders because firstly in the front it's not attractive. We don't give out free trips. You need to invest first before you can come and see. It's the same thing like farm. Farm today, if you're not their customer, they would not even let you visit the farm. Like last 2 months, we were trying our best to work out a deal with a farm, a mining farm, to hopefully let them at least let our leaders visit the farm. They don't budge. Why? Because we are not their customer. They have no obligation for you to endanger their asset, because they have $1 billion of asset in there, to open up to potential risk of you coming over and they don't know your background, they don't know who are you, you're not their investors, you're not their customer, you have nothing to lose. And probably if you survey that they have only 10 guards, probably you bring a firing squad of 30 people and then you just
Take over.
take over their entire machine.
Hit up the bill and come back and shoot.
You probably don't see their machine.
Let the company
Probably
come
plant
out.
a
Let
very
that company
hefty
work.
virus, and then at the end of the day, all their Bitcoin that they mine from all this machine goes to you.
Yeah.
So you probably plant a keylogger or you plant a Trojan.
So that's why they couldn't. Because those Minorex people could get in there, but because we're not Minorex.
Even Minorex people,
they
we
can't.
are boosting them remotely. They are only opening up to our IPv6, IPv4, and MAC address, and we have to go through an API firewall before we can reach them.
Got it.
That's why the ping is at 60 to 80. Usually, if without the firewall, the ping should be at 20.
Yeah.
So any ping below 100 is still okay.
Okay.
Wow, so they got a lot of security.
Yeah, they got serious security.
So the next question is for someone that's invested in crypto already and is just buying Bitcoin or XRP
Yeah.
and just holding it.
Yep.
What's the benefit of them actually putting their money into Minorex instead of just buying crypto?
Yeah.
Good question.
I would say if you have $100,000, you buy one Bitcoin. But if you have $100,000 to buy one Bitcoin, in 3 years' time you only have one Bitcoin.
Right.
But today, if you put $100,000 into Minorex, let's say it's a pure Ponzi. Usually Ponzi scheme lasts 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, right? That's about 3 months.
Yeah.
So the worst case scenario is 3 months, right? So $100,000 you put into to Minorex for 3 months, you probably get back around 100,000 plus your active income, all these things, you probably get back 60-70% of your worth of Bitcoin. So you get 0.7 Bitcoin, that's it. You get 0.7 Bitcoin. But in 0.7 Bitcoin today, okay, you have no risk because today the 0.7 Bitcoin is worth $150,000 purely ROI in terms of value. Because for $200,000, you have 2 Bitcoin. You have doubled your investment 2 years ago. But if today if you haven't had Bitcoin, you won't have the motivation to buy Bitcoin. Because today it's $95,000, nobody will buy.
Yes.
Okay? They will say that I will buy it when it's $85,000.
Right.
Even though Bitcoin dropped down to $85,000, they won't buy.
That's true.
Because they will say that, oh, I think it's going to 70,000.
Yeah.
See,
Never buy.
that practically happened within our community.
Right.
For the last 6 years, we have helped so many leaders to make millions. Okay, 100,000 minimum leaders have made millions. Okay, there's a handful of them that make multi-million. A few of them have already made billions.
Yeah.
But they have not. None of I would say 95% of them doesn't have Bitcoin in their portfolio.
Nice.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
when I ask them why, at $40,000 they tell me that you will go down to $24,000. The reason why, okay, because you see, even our commission is paid out in Bitcoin. And those Bitcoin I bought from the exchange, not from the mining farm.
Yeah.
See, because it's commission.
Right.
I could have paid them in USDT, I could have paid them in CW if I want to, but why did I pay it in Bitcoin? Because I want all my networkers to have a healthy portfolio in Bitcoin. I don't care if you received the Bitcoin and sold it the next day, but at least I done my job.
Wow.
So as a community founder, I believe if you believe in blockchain, you have to believe in Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin goes down the drain, there's no blockchain technology that's available anymore.
Right.
Okay.
That's the big dog.
So it's the king of the token. So if today you have, my goal is by 2026 end, we have 500,000 booster running.
Wow.
Okay, basically we should have accumulated around 30,000 to 40,000 Bitcoin within our entire community.
30,000.
So with that, our entire community is considered a whale in the Bitcoin ecosystem.
Nice.
And that opens up even more opportunities for us in different industries. And we don't need to go and chase the bull. The bull will come to us.
We're like the digital black rock.
Yeah.
Oh, say that. Yeah.
Dow BlackRock. I mean, BlackRock has 176,000 Bitcoin. But if you have 30,000 to 40,000 Bitcoin within the entire community, that's where the wallet comes in. So when the wallet comes in, we were able to track how many entire Bitcoin that we have within our entire community.
That's what's up.
Wow.
So that is where we can show that kind of data to potential project in the future, project owner in the future. And say that, okay, see, today we have this amount of community, we have this amount of people that's using this wallet, we have this amount of collaboration with different projects. So onboarding projects will be easier, and to onboard a better project will be easier.
Right.
Because right now that Bitcoin is going to all different kind of wallets
And
right
if
now.
let's say suddenly Bitcoin goes up to $200,000,
We're all in there.
we have $6 billion in liquidity.
Right.
Which company doesn't want a taste of that?
Well, we
Oh,
are
little
all
taste.
part of that pie, right?
Yeah. So that's the reason why at that current junction I onboarded my Narax.
Nice.
Which is not a bounty.
He had to put his face on it.
So, Doc, in addition to his question, you were saying that if you have 100,000, right, you will see yourself doing it here rather
Of course,
than doing
because
it
here
yourself.
gives you minimum 2.9x multiplication.
Right.
Right? In 450 days, you complete it passively. If you build network, hallelujah.
Right.
Pop, gone.
It's a bonus. Like, that's what I'm going to
Because
ask, whether
active
you
plus
build
passive
or not.
2.9x to
Yeah.
4x. So
Yeah.
so it does. If you're building your network, you're not making more money, but basically you're accelerating on getting
yes.
those Bitcoin out.
Exactly.
From
Yeah,
your,
that's the right word.
from your account, so it doesn't go over.
That's good. I got my answer. I get my question answered.
You ready?
Go.
Perfect.
R6, here we
When you
go.
bring in other people, you don't get more money, you just accelerate your forex
Right.
to get it faster.
That's the right
Because you're
word.
getting Bitcoin.
But the thing is, you get money.
Yeah, you get
You can accelerate that so fast now. Oh my.
Accelerating.
Oh,
Like we say.
I got it.
At that point, you just get more
So, like, my
contracts.
CW, every day,
Just
if I
compound.
clear it, my first block, some other countries, they cannot buy USDT. Like China, they cannot buy USDT. India, they cannot buy USDT. So basically, those are the countries that CW works for them. Because they can peer-to-peer off very easily with leaders. Okay, so like my CW, if I don't finish utilizing it by 12 o'clock, I will buy all I will convert it into contract. Because the next day I'll get Bitcoin. Right? CW is Bitcoin.
Yeah. And how much per day? How much per day are you bringing in right now through your rate?
In Bitcoin?
That's a great question. Oh, he's going to the wallet. Look at it.
Total until today, I have done around. I have made around. Let me see.
Don't peek it. I'm over the shoulder too.
Hey, right there. You about to see it.
Let me take a look.
Can we see that too? Or
It's the
just
big
you?
dog right here. Oh, he
So by
blocked it.
January, I already made 54 Bitcoin. January 25th, I made 54 Bitcoin. Then another one. Yeah, minor X.
54.
54 Bitcoin
54
are
half
big.
a mil.
54 numbers of
That's from August 1st or Bitcoin?
No, September 2nd.
That
The
was-
first day of the
I got
year.
you.
September 2nd.
Half a million.
How good is Mr. Chung doing right now? Do you know? I'm asking about Mr. Chung. No, he was doing about a Bitcoin a week.
54 plus 9, so I made 63 Bitcoin.
So you made
Over the
63
last-
Bitcoin in how long?
In the last 5 months,
5 months.
63 Bitcoin.
That's
63.25.
in minor X.
in minor X.
And I still got around 5 Bitcoin I haven't withdrawn it.
Right.
68.
And what was the motivation to start in minor X if you already, to my knowledge, already had over $1 billion in Bitcoin?
What is?
What's your motivation?
My motivation. I thought someone's
No,
other.
your motivation.
The other billionaire's motivation.
If you already
It's
have,
my motivation.
you already had $1 billion plus dollars in Bitcoin.
Yep.
What was your motivation to do
What
minor
was
X?
my motivation?
Your
to start
motivation
any project,
personally.
not necessarily in Bitcoin. So my goal is to accumulate 1 million active users. So now I have around our entire community have around 65 to 70,000 active users. So I hope to use MinerX to scale it because it's a Bitcoin project. I'm able to use this opportunity to forge new alliances with new communities.
New projects.
Because if I'm holding a GameFi project or probably a DeFi protocol project, I don't think we are able to meet. Because if let's say Thaddeus comes to you and say that hey, I have a DeFi project, and you say, hey, I got another DeFi project, what do you think about it? You know what I mean? So basically it gives me the key to forge new alliances with newer communities I never had the opportunity to forge with. If it's not because of a tangible Bitcoin project. And we won't be sitting in this circle because we're all doing it online. So for the last 6 years, most of our project, our marketing model is online. We don't really need to meet each other.
Yeah.
We do it on Zoom, we do it on Twitter. Like in 2018, we did it on Discord, do it on Twitter, Discord, and that's it. You know, and now or the Telegram game. Like last 2 years, most of the ton game we did was on Telegram. You know, so and when we approach someone with hey, I have a ton game. Okay, and you say, hey, I know another ton game. Lots of ton game, right? So it's very difficult to forge new alliances with new communities. So that means we are just working towards within our circle of influence.
Yeah.
Really, so I'm looking at MinerX to be able to expand from 65 to 70,000 active builders to at least 120,000 active builders. Because like the Indian team, I've never met, have able to work with them before. They're from different communities.
Right.
For the Vietnam team, they're also from different different GameFi community or different game guild. That today they're also with us building MinerX. Korea also the same thing. We are never able to scale Korea as fast as this time because they are always in the forex business or either in the trading crypto business. But now because of Bitcoin, they're with us.
Yeah.
I'm very sure a lot of you is also because of Bitcoin. That's why you're with us. Because firstly, MinerX is very transparent. You're able to see things and you're able to experience our community. We are big enough. So that's so when you say motivation, my biggest motivation is because I have a goal. My goal is to in my lifetime, I would want to achieve 1 million active users.
Right.
Why? Because our hierarchy structure doesn't change. If I have 1 million active users, in the future, any of my R6 onboard any projects, like now, even though they are like MinerX, just for 1 month free sale to our internal leaders. That means before we run the commission, we need to let all the leaders to activate first. So usually we give them 1 month time to activate.
Wow.
So before their downline activate. So once we on that button, if you didn't activate, your downline activates first, basically you lose the commission.
Yeah.
You see, so basically in that 1 month activation period, we in Minorex we did $7.8 million.
Right.
That means if an average of 65,000 people each put $100, it's supposed to be $6.5 million.
Correct.
But we did extra because some and a lot of them don't even know what Minorex at the time.
Yeah.
The PowerPoint presentation was not out yet. The only thing they heard was Bitcoin mining. So then to activate their active account is $100 minimum or $1,000. They can do it. And then on September 2nd was the first day they're gonna get passive income from their account and their network payout in the future. So just by doing that, it's $7.8 million. If I got a million active builders, each give $100, that's $100 million. That means I can go to any project and say that, hey, or anybody can go, any artist can go to any project and say, hey, if you are the real deal, okay, the first day alone, we can minimum raise 50 to 100 million dollars for you.
Right.
Like that.
So we are like a decentralized private equity, decentralized finance, family office.
Private, decentralized.
So that's why a DAO can do many things.
Right.
A DAO can own many things too, because it's a smart contract.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest motivation, because to me, any business in the future, it could be 30 years from now, 50 years from now, I believe that they still need big data. Big data is here to stay.
Yeah.
And community, we hold big data.
Yes.
We are the data.
We are the data.
We are the
Wow.
data.
Wow.
So
That's
as
right
on expanding, okay, that's where we keep on growing together, and you will tell your once after 1,000 days you have already made 10,000 days of wealth, you will go to another person and tell him that, hey, grow with us for 1,000 days. Okay, and
I was 10,000 days away.
that is the my biggest worry, because I have no tangible business that I can pass down to my offspring.
Right.
The only thing that I can pass down is my network.
Correct.
It's my residual income. It's my trust.
100%.
You see? So if we are able to build something that is so huge, and then they can continue if they want to, or not, you know, or either I can pass my entire residual income to my trust, and then my kid will have the monthly trust,
Right.
and he can just become a trust fund brat. You know,
Power.
that is something that I believe that or else what am I gonna do? I mean, don't say billionaire. If you're a multi-millionaire, what's your daily routine? Eat, sleep, play, repeat. Right?
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing right now. I eat with my leaders, I have breakfast with my leaders, I have lunch with my leaders, I have tea time with my leaders, I have dinner with my leaders yesterday night, I have entertainment with my leaders yesterday night. Right? Okay? And then we sleep together.
Yeah.
If I go to like different countries, sometimes they invite me to their house to sleep.
Yeah.
So eat, sleep, play, repeat. I'm doing that already.
Eat, sleep, and
Right?
repeat.
At least my life, I have a reason of living. A purpose of living.
How old are you now?
So I was doing from 2019 to 2021.
Okay.
I was living the shittiest life in my life.
Oh wow.
Why? Because I was rich, but every single day I'm on booze, I fornicate, I lost my marriage.
Had a good time.
I had a good time, very good time. You know, it was the best time of my life. Okay, but I'm not achieving anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a very healthy network at the moment.
Right.
Okay, giving me residual income of $100,000 every single day minimum.
Yeah.
Good money. And I have Bitcoins laying around doing nothing. You know, probably sometimes I stake it to institutions. You know, just to do arbitraging. But what else? There's no purpose of life.
Right.
See, so then I create a purpose, because I met a guru. Okay, but he's not a real guru. He's just somebody that I respect a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, but previously I didn't know who he is. Okay, he's a billionaire in Singapore. Okay, he came for one of my house party, because I was throwing house parties like Monday to Friday, you know.
had nothing to do. Eat, sleep, and read.
Then I usually sing that song when I walk in the club, all eyes on me, you know. When I go to the bar, all drinks are free, you know. I usually do like bitches take up, they go, but they do something, you know, something.
You got some bars over
It's a daily routine kind of thing. So one of these older gentlemen, I was invited by one of my friends to one of my to one day of my house party, and the booze that he saw us drink, the girls having pool party in my villa in Singapore, they crazy. I mean, like you ask people from Malaysia or Singapore, the party in Malaysia and Singapore is crazy.
Yeah.
Because we really know how to party. Then, so basically, where he sat right next to me, where I was already a bit tipsy. Okay, he asked me, "Do you love money?" I was like, "What? What you talking about?" And I was like, "Do you love money?" I was like, "Yeah, I love the shit out of it." I was like, "But it seems to me you hate the shit out of it." Like, what? I was like, "What? No, I love my money." And I was like, "No." It was like, "Bro, I think you hate money a lot." I was like, "Why?" I was like, "You're spending like that. You're drinking the best champagne. You're doing the best cognac. You're flying the best models from Korea, from China. You know, so basically you hate money a lot." I was like, "No, I love money a lot." And I was like, "Do you know where am I?"
Wait a minute.
When you're in that state, you know, you usually like to. You know where am I?
Yeah.
I'm the Bitcoin man.
The Bitcoin man. You're the swap guy.
I was like, I'm the NFT dude, you know?
NFT dude.
And then he was like, "Yeah, everybody tell me who you are." But I'm very sure you hate money. I was like, and being a smart person, I was like, enlightened. I was like, then he asked me the second question, "Do you think you're successful?" I was like, "Very, very successful."
Yeah.
For my age, I think I'm very, very successful. And I was like, "Good. What tier of success are you in?"
There's never
I was like, "What tier?" So I don't know the answer to it. So being a smart person, a question to a question, right? Right. So I was like, enlighten me. How many tiers are there?
Oh man.
So he gave me a speech. It was like, in success there's 7 tiers. I was like, "Ooh, there's 7 tiers."
Now you gotta figure out which two.
Then he was like, I should have told you, I think I'm on the 7th tier. Then he was like, "I'm pretty sure you're on the 1st tier." Then I was like, "So which tier are you?" Then he was like, "I'm on the 5th tier." I was like, "Yeah?"
I can get on the 15.
No, then I was like, "Why are you in my party? I should be in your party."
Because he likes money.
That's right.
So then after that, I was like, "Okay, so what's the 1st tier?" It's like, you have made enough just for yourself.
Okay.
So that's the 1st tier.
Just for yourself.
Okay, that was like, what's the 2nd tier? It was like, have you helped any of your family members to be as successful as you? That means because of you, they have ample of opportunity, ample of I was like, I was like, "Bro, I'm on the 2nd tier then."
Yeah, got it.
Then I bring up my profile. "Hey bro, I have helped 100,000 people to make $1 million."
Nice.
And I was like,
That's
"Good.
3rd tier.
So you're 2nd tier." Then I was like, "Come, then what's 3rd tier?" Because in my heart I was like, "I'm definitely 3rd tier, minimum." So he said, "Oh, the 3rd tier is, okay, any of your friends and circle of influence, because of you, they are able to be very successful." I was like, "Bro, then I'm on the 3rd tier. I'm in network marketing."
So you're up there, Buzz, having this conversation.
Yeah, and I was like, "What?" Then he was like, "Okay, so you're in 3rd tier, congratulations. And why not level up?" I was like, "I already told you I'm on the 7th tier." Then he was like, "I'm very sure you're not." Then I was like, okay, then what's the fourth tier? He was like, because you're so successful, have you done anything to that? He asked me, where were you born? I was like, I'm born in this village near Johor, in the southern side of Malaysia. I was like, so in that particular area, because of you, is it any better?
The hometown, going back to the roots.
Oh, wait a minute,
And I was
we
like,
digging now.
I was like,
Right now.
I was like, but you have the air quality, or build a church, or do something, you know, have a cause there. That because of you, that community is better. Then yes, you're the fourth tier.
Level 4. Tier 4.
That was tier 5. Then he was like, if you can do that, if you're successful in that, don't stop there. Move up, because the state has the entire southern part of Malaysia have you as an individual, as a successful individual, you're able to make a difference in that place. Because you have money, then you have power, and then you give back. I was like, okay, so I'm not number 5th tier too.
Not on the 5th tier.
I was like, what's the 6th tier? I said, because your country has you.
Levels.
Yeah. So because of you, that country is better off. And if you can do that too, why stop there? Go move up to the 7th tier, which is the world.
The world. Wow.
So I was like, he gave me a few persons. He said like, look at Warren Buffett, look at Lee Ka-seng. Look at all these big people that is billionaire. You cannot say you're more successful than them, right? Until today, they're still working, they're still learning, they're still evolving, they're still
having a purpose.
Yeah, having a purpose. So he said he said that quiet down, stop all this partying, you know, sit back, okay, relax, read some books, and find a purpose in your life. Then he said, being financial freedom is not the end game. It's the beginning of life. So God bless you in a way whereby you are very young to achieve financial freedom. And that's the beginning of life. That means you have choices. You have ample of choices you can make in life.
And impactful choices.
Yes, impactful choices.
Yeah.
So how old was he? How old are you? Not you.
He's 47 years old.
Oh, wow.
And how old are you? That time?
I'm 31 years old.
Wow. How old are you?
Young.
I'm 37 this year.
Wow.
So after listening to him, 1 year I became a billionaire. 32 years old I became a billionaire.
Wow.
32. Because
So you kept $60,000 a day in your pocket.
Good thing you had that party then.
after learning the
Going up party.
you become a billionaire.
Nah, no. I haven't reached the 7th tier. I'm only on the 4th tier.
She's asking after that you became a billionaire after you followed what he
Yes.
said.
So after being inspired by him, and then we became very good friends. Now I call him Guru. So, but he's not a real guru. But because he has a lot of, he teaches me how to financial plan a lot, like where to diversify my money into trust, how to have wealth protection, because he's also in the finance background. But when I was talking to him, he was way richer than me. He has 560,000 Ethereum.
Wow.
Yeah.
560,000 in theory.
That's that time.
That's how he got his
Yeah.
That is nuts.
So
That's powerful.
So
Somebody
That's
listen to it.
powerful.
So that so
Was that Vitaly Buterin?
Nah, Vitalik doesn't really talk much.
Yeah.
When
He came to your party, though.
when
Or
he talks,
he
you
came to your dinner.
definitely go to sleep, bro.
Because he's
He
got
geeks out.
Very boring.
Very boring.
Doc, thanks for
That's
sharing that, man.
yeah, thanks so
Thanks for
much.
sharing that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Hey, up for Doc.
Hey,
That was what's
oh
up.
yeah, that was a good story.
That's what's up. That's real talk. That's real talk right there. So
Purpose.
that's real talk right there, man. I felt that too.
That's the word of the trick. This whole
That's real talk. That's real talk,
That
man.
takes off.
Anybody had any doubt? They going now.
I gotta go to level 2 first. And then
All right.
we gonna have another chat later.
Yeah, that was real, man.
Bro, quick. Bro, how you feeling right now? Bro, how you feeling right now, bro?
Bro, this is, bro, the homie just expressed some real, true, real life experiences, man.